people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-May 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and get started in column number 1. I don't know if you guys just saw the cat go by, sorry. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for the remainder of May. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you, Taurus. But again, going back to column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close, let's start there. So we have a summary affirmation card of I feel grateful. I always get so excited when this card comes up. I've heard like a lot of research and readings and podcasts about how this is like one of the best affirmations you can have for yourself is that gratitude or that gratefulness. So, but I do think something in the last few weeks has happened, Taurus, that you're likely grateful for. So that's super exciting. It feels significant too, like maybe even something that you didn't think was going to happen and it did. So neat to see. Let's go ahead though and take a look and see what other messages we have. The first card that we have is the Lover's card. The Lover's card is, of course, a card of love. This is partnership, strength together. This could be like a bond. This could also be a decision, though. So anytime we have 2 of something on a card, it could be an indicator of a decision. So some good love energy, Taurus, or potentially a decision that was made. The next card that we have is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is such a good card. Oh, it's just so interesting that these come together. So I was saying with the Grateful card, it was like something happened and you didn't even know if you would. This is like wishes coming true though. So again, I'm not surprised to see the Grateful card because it's like a wish came true. Something you really wanted happened for you. This is a good card of material abundance and good health as well. So there could be some money or better health coming in there for you too, Taurus. And then at the bottom here, we have the Page of Coins. The Page of Coins or Page of Pentacles. This is about waiting for something, being patient for something. But this also, too, is oftentimes like a new job, raise, or some sort of money news. So definitely some potential for some financial gain. Seems like there was some money news here for you. But lots to be grateful for. I like this, Taurus. Let's take a look at what our clarifiers are. First, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is a card of going within for clarity. This is like figuring out what we truly want. In terms of this, let me take this 2 ways here. So I feel like there could be a relationship again that's really filling that need. It's exactly what we're hoping it to be. For those of you that made a decision, this is like something that you did like soul searching on. It was something that felt really good at the heart. It was something you were really confident that you wanted. So I feel like the decision was significant but easy. The next card that we have is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card, we already talked about the Page of Pentacles. So you have the Page of Pentacles twice here. It does seem like this could be finance related. This is again that card of patience, so waiting for a wish to come true. But this is like new job, raise, some sort of money news. So this very well could have been financially driven as well with that 9 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles there together. And at the bottom here we have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a card of balance and harmony. I like to see this. I feel like this is like balance and harmony specific to finance, which is good. Whatever this decision is that we made is also bringing in balance and harmony. I get excited whenever we see the Temperance card because I feel like just generally speaking, Taurus, we all need more balance. So, okay, now let's move on to our next column, which is in general what's coming for the remainder of May. We have the card I Feel Confident. So there's something that's going to happen this month or these next few weeks that we just need to remain confident in. Be confident it's going to work out. Be confident it's going to happen. Be confident in your skills. But just think about taking a very confident approach. Think about the what ifs, not if the what nots, or if this. Be thinking of the positive outcome is what I'm trying to say there. But let's take a look at our cards here. First, we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands can be a card of doing a lot of different things at once. This could be like a card of being like stressed or exhausted. So do be aware and cautious of that, Taurus. You got a lot going on. You're kind of tired. You can be kind of burnt out. A lot of burdens. So make sure that we're not overcommitting to things. Because again, you're kind of, it seems like already a little bit stressed, a little bit tired. So just be careful of that. Be careful taking on too much more. The next card that we have is the Tower card. The Tower card is a card of unwanted change. I always tell people it's like you plan for ABC to happen and DEF happens. So just be aware there's something you've probably been working on, been planning for. It just may not go as planned. The nice thing with the Tower card is it always has a good outcome. Like the Tower card could be like a course correction card too. Like it may be hard to see why something happened that way, but it did happen that way for a good reason and it actually ends up being beneficial to you. And again, where you end up on the other side of the Tower is the right place to be. And then at the bottom here, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card, a couple different things. This could be making a decision. This can also be coming through as like compromise though. I feel like there could be some stuff that you don't get to do in these next few weeks because you already have too much going on. So that's kind of like that feeling of compromise. It's like something you want to do but can't do. That could tie into this like unexpected plan as well. Let's go and clarify though and see what other messages I can give you here. All Pentacle clarifiers. Just as a reminder, Pentacles are earth signs and it's very physical. So again, I'm not surprised to see this Ten of Wands because I feel like we're physically tired at this point, Taurus. But let's go take a look at these clarifiers. So up first we have the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Pentacles, this is typically new job, raise, promotion, investment, income. We definitely have some new money cards sprinkled in here. But be careful what tasks you take on just because I feel like we already have a lot going on. So just be aware of that. New money is wonderful, but just be careful with the tasks that come with it there, Taurus. At least until we get through these next couple weeks. The next card that we have is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a card of being very solid, practical, and wise. I don't think you'll have any issues seeing through the Tower moment. Again, it's not what you expected, it's not what you planned, but you're going to figure it out right away. This isn't something that's going to derail you. Again, we're going to be happy with where it takes us. We're going to understand the output. So I feel like you're not going to have any issues kind of picking up where it was left off. We do have wise investment with the King of Pentacles too. Does seem like there's some new money coming in and I think he'll pretty almost immediately invest that money, Taurus. So the nice thing is the King of Pentacles is a good investment. And then at the bottom here we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of being resourceful. And I was telling you with the Two of Swords, I feel like there's something you're not going to be able to do because your time is tied up elsewhere. But since we're already busy and you've committed to a lot, Taurus, we need to make sure we're putting our resources in the right place, our time, our energy, our words, our money, whatever it may be. So be thinking about resources, thinking about prioritizing and doing things in the order they have to be done. So just, again, put your time and energy, money, whatever it may be, into the correct place. Okay, now I feel like we've already talked about money a lot, but let's head into the money column here, Taurus. First up, we have an affirmation card to start us off with. It says, I love money and money loves me. In this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money here. Okay, so first we have the Ten of Swords. Some of you could be kind of coming off of a low period of money, but it seems like there's a lot of new money coming in through this reading and the cards we've seen so far, so I like that. But this is kind of a reflection of maybe we were in a lower state with money. Maybe something big popped up that we weren't planning for. The next card that we have is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card of having restrictions. So one of the things that we can kind of do to help get us out of that Ten of Swords position is be careful how we're spending. So be thinking of budgeting, be thinking of saving. Like if you can save a month for it or put it on your credit card, you should probably save a month for it versus putting it on the credit card. So make those kind of decisions that are going to be impactful. Restrictions is kind of a hard word, but again, just be thoughtful with how we're spending the money, and give yourself some guidelines of what spending and saving should look like. At the bottom here, we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card of moving on to something better. I do think that your financial situation is moving forward, and it's moving forward and better. Obviously, lots of great money cards here, but it's like we're in a not very good place, but I do think we are progressing on our financial situation here, Taurus. Let's go ahead and take a look at our clarifiers. First up, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a card of like having your power, taking your power back. I think you're getting into the situation where you can take financial control again. You can get back on your feet, get money and savings again. Like I see like you're taking control of your money again. That will also play nicely into those restrictions and how we spend. With the King of Wands, this is also a card. This could be bold too. This investment could be a bold investment, but you'll know that it's the right investment for you. Moving on to our Knight of Wands, our second clarifier. The Knight of Wands is a card of being very creative. So you may need to take a creative approach on how you pay or how you save. This weird thing just popped to my head, so I'm going to say it, but it's like there are certain companies that like when you swipe your card, it automatically rolls the change into a savings account. So like that might be a way to like save that you're not even thinking about it. Or like maybe you join a couponing TikTok channel and save some money on groceries that way. I don't know. I see you taking a creative approach on how you budget and how you save, but it seems like it will work well for you. And then at the bottom here, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a transition card. It's a card of moving forward. And again, we were talking about the Eight of Cups. I feel like we are financially moving forward. The Six of Swords is validating that move forward. Okay, now let's take a look at our love column. A quick love message to start off with. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Some you time, Taurus. Okay, so in this column, we're going to take a look at anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love. The first card that we have is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a card. I'm going to give you a couple different meanings here. One of the things with the Ace of Swords, this sometimes can be conflict. So be on the watch out for like having a conflict with your loved one or a family member or a friend. These aren't usually huge conflicts, but this can be a conflict card. This is also a clarity card though. And for those of you specifically that are single, I feel like you're getting clarity on what you want in terms of love, and it may not be a relationship, just to clarify. We can be single and be completely happy, but then sometimes we're single and want a relationship, but again, I feel like we're getting clarity on that. The next card that we have is the World card. The World card is a card of completion, so it's learning something. Again, I feel like we're in this process of learning what we want, figuring out what we want in terms of love. I don't think this is like completion in terms of like a relationship ending. This could also be a card of travel though, so I could see some of you doing some travel related to family, friends, or loved ones. And at the bottom here, we have the Queen of Coins. We talked about the Queen of Coins earlier. This is a great card for relationships. So if you're wanting a new relationship, again, this is a good card for you. If you're hoping to grow your family, this is a great card for you. This could come in the form of like an animal or a grandchild as well. With the Queen of Coins, this can also be like about being resourceful. So we talked about this earlier. Be thoughtful where you put your resources, how you use your resources. So your word, your time, your energy, make sure it's in the appropriate place. But let's take a look at our clarifiers. Look at all of those love cards, Taurus. Okay, up first we have the Lovers card. The Lover's card is a card of partnership, deep love, strike together, all great things. Again, I feel like this relationship isn't going to end over this conflict. Love trumps whatever disagreement there is. If you're single and hoping to enter into a good enter into a new relationship, this is a good card for you too. The next card that we have is the Two of Cups, another strong love card, romantic love, partnership, proposal, marriage. Perhaps that's what this could be, is like moving into a new relationship, moving into a proposal or marriage, so taking the next step forward. But again, travel, I feel like it would be somehow connected to love or family. And at the bottom here, we have the Ace of Wands. Anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. I do feel like, again, there could be potential for like a new baby or grandbaby, or I guess even a relationship. Something new is being created here, Taurus. So take that how it resonates to the meaning in your life. Okay, now let's move to our fifth and final column. This is a message from our future self or spirit guides. Pulling a quick affirmation card. We have the I Am Royalty card. I don't know if you've gotten this card before or not, Taurus, but if you have, you've heard me on my soapbox. I love this card so much. I think it's a good reminder of your value and your worth and how you should be treated like royalty. Treat yourself that way and have others treat you that way as well. But let's take a look and see what message or messages we've got here in this last column. The first card we have is the Strength card. The Strength card is a card of self-love, self-respect. This could be like having the courage to move forward with something as well. I do feel like you're kind of due to pamper you, so keep that in mind, Taurus. Self-love is the message that's sticking out here. It's like you have to treat yourself like royalty, so think about some self-love if you can this month, especially because I think you're going to be pretty busy. The next card that we have is the Two of Wands. This is again a card of travel, so definitely some potential for travel coming through for you. This is also like I'm hearing the message because this is a card of waiting. It's like you can't keep waiting to make time for yourself or it's never going to happen. So you're like waiting for this to happen, so then you'll have time for yourself, or waiting for this to happen, so then you'll have time for yourself. But I mean, it's just, I don't know if the waiting is going to catch up to you when you need it to. At the bottom here, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of circle of support. Again, I feel like this is kind of you supporting you, though. Self-love is the strong message here at the end, Taurus. This could be a card of like celebration, though, so definitely go out, enjoy a celebration of you. You deserve to be celebrated, Taurus. Or spend time with friends and family, too. That's always a good thing to do when we have that Three of Cups. Let's take a look at clarifiers, though, and see what other insights I can give you. First up, we have the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. The Ace of Cups is a love card, though. Relationship, proposal, marriage, baby. I do think that this needs to be self-love, though. That's continuing to echo that message there, is some self-love time this month, Taurus. The next card that we have is the Ten of Swords. I was telling you if you just like keep waiting, you're never going to find time. So that's the reflection of the Ten of Swords. You'll just keep getting more and more and more tired unless you take care of you, Taurus. So you time is important this month. At the bottom here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of working really hard. I feel like you've been working so hard lately. So again, you need that celebration. You need that friend time, that family time. Some time to enjoy. You've been working on something specifically too that could even be worth celebrating, but I think just generally speaking, all the hard work you've done. Okay, Taurus, at this time I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1 is the Queen of Spades. This is number 42 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the Four of Diamonds. This is number 27 card. That's going to be a no. And question number 3 is the Jack of Diamonds. This is number 14 card. That's going to be a yes. So yes, no, yes for you, Taurus. If you watched your video earlier this month, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. This is a crystal to keep with you through the month of May. You have turquoise this month, which is good for self-responsibility. Helps you forge your own destiny and helps saying no when needed. And then last but not least, we have our Healing notes. Your card says, healing is not an overnight process. It's a daily cleansing of pain, a daily healing of your life. Thank you so much, Taurus, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, if you feel inclined, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Taurus, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your May.